Hey friends, GATORMOM here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to be doing a big comparison between the small, medium, and large Longchamp tote. So a couple of months back, I grabbed this small Longchamp tote and immediately fell in love with it and went down the rabbit hole of wanting all of the sizes, all of the colors, forever and ever, amen. I've become very quickly addicted to this brand. So I have the small, I have the medium that I just recently did a review and packing video on where I concentrated solely on that size in its own video. And then I also did the same for the large. So I will link all three of those videos down below so you can see how they compare individually, like in individual reviews, if that's something that you need kind of more details on. But today, what I'm going to do is go through this tote and just kind of show you why I love it. I'm going to hold up all of the sizes so that you can kind of see them in comparison unpacked. I'm going to try them on, and then at the end of this video, I'm going to pack the same exact items in each one of these bags. Obviously, more things are gonna fit into this one than this one. So I'm just gonna pack the same things just so you can kind of see how much room is left over and so on and so forth. So as you can see here, I have the small and the medium all closed up. They fold up so nicely, which makes them awesome for storing as well as traveling. You can throw this into a larger bag or like a rolling carry-on suitcase or something like that, so you have an extra tote or a different tote or whatever whenever you get to your destination. I love that about these totes. Another difference, I mean, there's a couple of different differences throughout these bags, but I have the large and the medium here in the long-handled version. And then I have the small in the cute little top handle version. So I believe you can get the small with a longer handle if that's something that you want. And I also think you can get these larger bags with shorter handles. So that's something that is interchangeable when you're going to kind of order your different tote, different color, different style, all of that. These are just the options that I have. All right, so going through here, the large Longchamp really quickly with you. This one is my favorite style. So I get that question asked a lot. If you could only buy one size, one handle, one color, what would it be? And out of the ones that I currently have, I have to say it would be this large tote. I use this a lot. I like how versatile it is. You can use it for school, you can use it for work, you can use it for travel. It's just a little bit bigger, obviously, than the other two, and I don't think it's too much bigger, if that makes any sense. So you can pack as little or as much as you need to in here, but you have that option to pack more in it if you need to. So I just think that it's a great size. With it being the large size, I don't feel like it's too large, if that makes sense. So that's why I would pick this one over the smaller ones. But all of the Longchamps are pretty much the same as to what you have inside of them. You have two small pockets. They zip closed here at the top, and then you have a small little kind of open pocket here, and then you have another one here, which is the same in all three sizes. Obviously, they're just scaled down to fit each size bag, but as far as the setup on the inside, they're all exactly the same. They all fold up exactly the same way, so I'll kind of show you here with this large one how easy and quickly it can be to close it up if you need to pack it. It's really quite simple. It's kind of hard to do actually when you're standing. I feel like I need to put it against the like the counter or something, but you guys get the idea. You can fold it up, and then the top little snap of the bag snaps on the side here, and then it's all closed up. It's great. Opening up all three of the sizes, I want to hold some of them next to each other just so that you can see what they look like in comparison side by side. This medium one is the one that I just recently got, and it's in this really pretty fawn color, I believe it's what it's called. But this here is what the medium and the large look like next to each other. Now I must say, I'm gonna hold up the small to the medium here in just a second. I feel like size-wise, the medium is closer to the small than it is to the large, if that makes sense. But this is kind of what they look like next to each other. And I will put the large on just so you can kind of see. Now again, it's unpacked, I realize, but you can get an idea, like a scale to the body, what it looks like. And then doing the same thing here with the medium, it's a good bit smaller. Oops, put this back here. Than the large, kind of on the body. So I feel like the medium is good for like an everyday carry, but I just prefer the large between the two. Giving you a quick look here on the medium versus the small. So as you can see, they're just a little bit like closer in size than the medium was to the large one, but they are pretty close. This one here is actually, as you can see, the long handle, and this one is the short handle, which I think is really, really cute on the small, actually. I don't know that I would like the small with a longer handle. I kind of like it with the little shorter one. But putting the small on, there's really only one way that you can carry it, and that is here, like over the crook of your arm. It won't fit over your shoulder or anything like that. All right, so I'm not sure if that part of the video is very helpful. I feel like you're not getting a very good feel for the comparison of all three of these, but I feel like packing them up, you're really gonna be able to see the difference a lot better than me just holding them up empty. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down and pack up the same items in each one so you can see how they compare. Also, I will have links to these bags linked down below in the description box, as well as pinned at the top of the comments should you want to pack any of these exact totes that I have. And I will also have a link to my What's in My Bag blog post page. If you've seen something packed in any of my packing videos, the odds are you'll find it on that page. If you can't find it there, feel free to always reach out and I can give you a link. All right, so here's how we're gonna do this part. I have the large tote all packed up. I have a ton packed in here. I'm gonna go ahead and slowly just kind of unpack everything out of this one, just so you can get an idea of what's in each pouch and why I have this one packed the way that I do. And then I'm also going to pack in here my 15-inch laptop, as well as my 13-inch iPad Pro, just to give you an idea how those items fit inside. And then I'm going to put whatever will fit from this bag into the medium and show you how those items look inside there. Obviously, everything that goes in here is not gonna go in the smaller bags. And then everything that fits in the smaller one is not gonna fit in the medium, so on and so forth. But I'm gonna fit as much as I can from this bag inside the medium bag, show you how it fits inside there, and then do the same for the small. And hopefully by doing it this way, you guys can kind of get an idea capacity-wise, like how each of these different size totes pack. So unzipping this one here, you can fit so much inside these totes, so much. I actually used this exact bag this past weekend when my daughter and I went to New York City for the weekend, and it was so awesome. I was able to put stuff in here from shopping to my carry-on on the airplane. I used it as my daily bag. It was really great as far as the weather. It rained. I cannot say enough about it. I really, really enjoyed carrying this. But this is everything that I have packed inside. And over the weekend, a lot of the times I had it unzipped, especially when we were traveling. I had so much in here, I couldn't even zip it on the way home. And this little flap here at the top actually kept this little pocket just a little bit secure. I mean, I know it's not entirely completely secure, but it was just like a little measure to kind of keep everything, I don't know, in there. And in that back pocket is where I kept everything that I grabbed for the most. So everything in here is like my little tiny essentials, if you will, was inside this little pocket. So I'm gonna go ahead and unpack everything. In this front small pocket here, it's about, I don't wanna say, I guess it's about half the size of this one back here. The only thing I have in here is a couple of lip products that I used all the time. Oh my gosh, I had my Laneige lip, what is this, the lip balm? Yes, this is the lip balm. I use the sleep mask, you'll see packed in another one of these, as like a daily type of lip balm too, but I got these little mini ones at Sephora and they're awesome. And then I also have this Clinique Repair one that I've been using for years and really, really like it. It's just a thin, like repair type chapstick. So I had both of those in there, as well as my Touchland hand sanitizer, which I used obviously constantly when traveling. And then inside this kind of back pocket here, I have my hand cream, don't know that I'm a huge fan of this one. It's a new one for me that I'm trying out. I liked it, but not my favorite. If you guys have a good hand cream, I would love it if you would share it with me. I feel like that's like a constant battle. I don't know. I also have in here my wallet. This is a small like card case from Gucci. You have a pocket here and then some card slots back here. And then you have a zip pocket here in the middle, which is awesome because it goes all the way down over here. So you could open it up like really wide. I have my ID and all that kind of stuff in here. So I've really been loving this wallet a lot. It was a gift from my husband for my birthday. So I have that one packed in there. I also have my pill case that I never ever leave home without. And I have a That's It bar. I have my sunglasses, some Tic Tacs, and tissues. I think that's all. What else is over here? Oh, gum. Yeah, just gum. So all of this kind of small stuff fit inside this pocket here, which was awesome because I didn't have to have anything like loose around the inside of the bag. Then moving on here to this like main bulk of the bag, I'm able to fit a Owala water bottle in here, and this is a larger one. I can fit it vertically and still zip it. Obviously you could fit it horizontally, have no problem. This is the, how many ounces is this one? 24 ounce. So I believe this is the tallest one because I think the 36 or so, if I'm not mistaken, is fatter, but it's shorter. But this is like a good comparison for a lot of different water bottles that are out there in the market. You could fit a lot inside this large tote. Then I have my eyeglass case down in there. I also have my keys on this O-Venture key ring, which is awesome in big bags because I do not have to root around for it. I know exactly where they are and I can grab them out. I also have in here this mini on-the-go chess game. This was such a cool gift that I got my son for Christmas, and it's just really perfect for travel. I've had a lot of travel games in the past and they've all been garbage. They've all been crap, they've all broken. But this one so far has been really good. It's like a strong plastic magnetic, but it is chess and it opens up completely flat. All of these pieces are obviously magnetic. They're strong, so you can be like in the middle of a game and close it up, like travel with it, and then whenever you have a chance, open it back up and your pieces are right there. I have no idea if this brand makes other games besides chess. My son is big into chess, so that's why I got this one. But it's a really good one. So anyway, random find, I know, but that's down in there. I also have my Longchamp little mini pouch here. This does not have the strap or anything attached to it. And inside here, I have all of my cosmetic items. So I have eye drops, I have a mirror tucked down in there, my Laneige sleeping mask, I have these teeth little flossers, tons of lip products, cuticle cream, my face spray, body spray. So much fits inside this little pouch, and I think it's just super cute, obviously, with a little handle there at the top. So all of this is like my like beauty type items. Then inside this little tiny cute coin purse, I have my AirPods. They're inside a case here. It fits perfectly inside. I will sometimes also put the charger to these inside here, and there's plenty of room. You definitely have just like some more space in there if you wanted to put other small items that you might need to grab for quickly, hair ties and things like that. But I just kind of use this solely for my AirPods, so I know exactly where they are and they're really easy to grab. And then the last little pouch or case that I have down in here is this one from Target. I have been sharing these a lot lately because I love them. I've been packing them in all my bags. They have a cute little handle at the top. It's like $15, I think, for two of them. This is the smaller of the two. Two cases are kind of sold in one. But inside this one, I have all of my tech stuff. So I have my charger. It's more of like my office stuff, I guess you can say. I have pens, I have whiteout. I have my cards, my memory card holder in here. So much fits down inside here. I have this is for like my little phone, like my magnetic thing to hold my phone. I also have my card adapter in here, highlighters. So much fits down in here, and I'm able to just kind of keep all of this stuff tucked in one. So if I grab like my iPad out or my whatever, I can just grab this out with it, and I have everything that I need that kind of goes with it.
And then last but not least, down in here, I have the 3 items that I always had in my bags, depending on the size, of course, but I have whatever book I'm currently reading. I'm into this one right now and it's so good. This is the first one in a series, so I'm kind of excited to kind of dive into the whole series. But I have this one. Obviously you can fit a Kindle in any one of these bags. I also have my planner. This is an 8.5 by 11 soft-bound planner from Erin Condren. This is the 2nd or 3rd year I think I've been using this style planner, and I love it. It's a system that works so well for me. This is the Erin Condren Priority and Notes notebook. So I use this one for all of my Gator Mom type stuff, and then I use this one for personally and business. So it's just a great system, and I'd love to have it with me whenever I can. I quickly went ahead and put inside this large tote my 15-inch MacBook, and it has a leather case from Ondar kind of wrapped in it, so it's a little bit thicker than usual. And then I have my 13-inch iPad Pro with the Magic Air keyboard in there. Obviously, both of these fit no problem in here, and I can fit these with all of these other items. So just kind of for reference, this bag is a workhorse. You can fit anything inside of it, I feel like. All right, now I'm going to quickly put some of the items inside this medium and show you what that looks like. Alrighty, shockingly, I was able to fit everything that I just showed you in that large tote inside this medium. But as you can see, it's overflowing and you cannot zip it, especially because I have the water bottle standing in here vertically. So this will kind of give you a really good idea size-wise how this water bottle fits in both of them. If I remove the water bottle and kind of condense some of the things in here, I do feel like I will be able to zip this, but I have all of these items inside these pockets. So again, obviously everything that fit inside the large would not comfortably go inside this one and still be able to zip and be all secure. But I did want to show you how I could technically get it all in there if you didn't want to zip the top of your bag. Now, removing the chest item here, kind of shifting some of these items around just a bit, and probably taking out the hand sanitizer. You're gonna have like loose items in here, or you could put them inside pouches. Obviously, we're still a little bit close here at the top. If you really wanna utilize the small pockets here, you can't put as much inside this middle, as you can see. But if you put it all in the center, like so, and not maybe just keep the wallet there, you would be able to zip the top. So there you have it, a little shifting around. You could obviously move all those small items that I just took out of these pockets inside like another bigger pouch or something, depending how you want to pack it. But like I said, if you really wanted to use the interior pockets, since they are here at the top, you really need to take more out of the inside so that you can close it better. But that gives you an idea of the medium. Now let me pack some stuff into the small. And here's the small all packed up. I have substantially less inside this bag than I did into the other two. I do feel like I can put maybe a little bit more in here, especially a lot more of the smaller items that I was keeping in these pockets in the other two bags. But I just put in things that I knew would fit and make the bag zip. I just have the hand sanitizer and the wallet in these pockets. Obviously, like I said, there's some more room up here, but I wanted to make sure I could zip it. And then I have my eyeglasses, my notebook, but not my planner. The planner, the 8.5 by 11, would not fit inside here. So just the smaller 7 by 9 notebook and this book. And then the Longchamp pouch down there at the bottom. So I feel like you can really use this one with pouches and kind of utilize the space a little bit better. But for the purposes of today's video, that's what I was able to fit inside that one in comparison to the other two. Now I am gonna grab my iPad Pro, and that is not going to fit inside here. Actually, I'm gonna make sure, because I know that's gonna be a question that a lot of you are gonna want to know the for sure answer on. And then I'll also put it inside the medium, because I forgot to do that just a second ago. This is the 13-inch iPad Pro. Oh, see, I don't know. It will not fit, no. I just think it's too tight. See, kind of sticks out the top there. But I do believe it's going to fit inside this medium. The small really is just like a cute handbag carry. It's not gonna be a commuter type everyday bag in my opinion. This medium and the large are really kind of the way to go unless you're just needing minimal things, of course. The 13-inch iPad Pro will fit in here, no problems whatsoever, and it will zip. The laptop, the 15-inch definitely will not in here. I mean, gosh, just when I say it wouldn't, I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna make sure. But I don't know that I would. Oh my gosh, look at that. I mean, you could make it work and unzip it if you wanted to, but it just doesn't really fit otherwise.
All right, I think that does it for today's video. I sure hope it was helpful for those of you that needed a comparison between these different Longchamp tote sizes. I will have links to everything down below should you want to shop anything or any of these totes or any of the items that you've seen packed in my bag. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to help. Until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your day.